Okay, so let me just explain this Team Wukar and what it's all about, and how you can benefit. So you're sitting there, you're going, I know nothing about online marketing. It doesn't matter whether you have skills or you have no skills. You just have to be willing to say, but I am willing to put in an effort if someone will help me and teach you. And here's how this works and how Team Wukar is going to help you. Okay, because remember, the two biggest issues that people have with building a business online or offline is getting customers and getting business builders. And we're going to show you how this movement of what's happening with Team Wukar is going to benefit everyone who chooses to participate. And so we need, in order to do that, we have to kind of have a little refresher course, and that is this: when you do a search, and Jonathan did a great job, and in this case I did a search, and all I did is do a screen share here, and a screen capture. What happens? So in this case, someone typed in hotels. All right, they wanted to get a good deal on the hotels. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about the cashback toolbar that pops up, but I just did, you know, in this event. But what I want to do is share with you what happens. So at the top where it says AD, well, guess what that is? That's an ad. Someone paid for that, and that's called pay-per-click or pay per an impression. But there's something else that pops up below any of the ads that were paid for, and these are called search engine optimization results. And with those, there are people who have spent hours and hours to make it so that they come to the top of that search engine, that search results that a person typed in. All right, there's very few people who have literally mastered this and have become one of the top SEO experts in the world. But there's one that we are linked to, and this is when I went from semi-interested to really jumping out of my seat going, you've got to be kidding. We can actually tap in and not only benefit from the brilliance of a gentleman by the name of Matt Trainer, who is one of the world's top SEO experts that has done work for Frank Kern, some of the top New York bestsellers, just some high-profile individuals. And I'll be honest, Doobly excited me, but this basically, learning about what he's put together made it so I didn't sleep, and I haven't slept very well. But I didn't just hop in. I took 3 days and I did more research on Matt Trainer than I did with the Doobly, the pay plan, any of that stuff, because I said if he can pull this off, literally my dilemma of having people not be able to duplicate me, people will duplicate me in a big, big way. Because it doesn't matter if you have skills, all right? And I'll explain that in just 1 second. But one of the things that I found out about Matt Trainer, and this is what probably I gravitated to him more, was when he basically said he's not in this for himself to make $1 billion. He's in this to make $1 billion. Once again, you know, that number kind of mind boggles me, but he's in this to make $1 billion and give it all away. That's somebody that I wanted to participate in business with. And so not only is he an expert, but this is somebody that literally recognizes that happiness in this life isn't having a zillion or $1 billion. It's actually serving and helping other people. That's what connected me with Matt Trainer. But his brilliance is now going to benefit all of us. All right, so here's what ultimately happens. When he got introduced to Doobly, keep in mind, this is someone that can sit down in 5 hours, create SEO campaigns that literally can generate $150,000 in a week. But he can do that in 5 or 6 hours time. And when he saw Doobly, his mind just went crazy, because how many products are within Doobly? It's unlimited. Just in travel alone, there could be so many SEO campaigns running simultaneously within travel itself. And so all of a sudden, here's this mind that works way different than ours, and he's looking at this going, I could use tens of thousands of people to help me create this massive SEO project, because there's endless SEO possibilities. And so what does that all mean for you, and why are there so many people who haven't been able to sleep once the light bulb went on? It's this, and let me illustrate. What's going to happen now, and this is all headed up by Matt Trainer, is he has come together and he's put together a huge expert team. He's put in a lot of money, of his own money, to create a platform that's ultimately allowing all of us to participate in, and it's going to create hundreds of thousands of SEO campaigns running simultaneously, bringing in thousands upon thousands of customer conversions every single day. And what he's basically said then is, as they go through this funnel and these customers start pumping out this funnel in large amounts, we're not just talking a trickly one or two that we've all heard about, quote, rotators. We're talking about thousands upon thousands of customer conversions, and Matt Trainer isn't going to keep all these. He's going to share those with all of us. So it doesn't matter what walk of life you come from, what your career is, whatever. The system could care less. And so he has created what I refer to as now as the SEO Rotator. And this is how the SEO Rotator works. It's, once again, it's filled with people who have earned their way to be here. And I'll share with you in just a minute how they earned their way to be here. But for this, our illustration purposes, I have what we call the sweet spot. The sweet spot is, hey, I've come around this rotator, and bingo, I get a customer. Not a lead, a customer or a business builder. All right? So I'm going to reference, or for our illustration purposes, you're the coach. All right? So when you hit that sweet spot, bingo, guess what happens? You get a customer. And that equates to dollars, as we mentioned just a minute ago. And so the rotator goes around. What's pushing the rotator around? Customers. These are customers coming through. So the next person got a customer, the next person got a customer, and so on. And it just keeps pushing around. And what happens? Bingo, you get another customer. So as long as you have credits that are within, that are associated, or points, they may call them points, then you get to stay in this rotator and continue to get customers and business builders. It's a unique and fascinating concept that literally caused me to look and watch the video 3 or 4 times and realize, holy smokes, this completely makes sense, both from the product standpoint, the cashback standpoint, and now being able to offer anybody, even mom, dad, and Uncle Bob, the opportunity to get in something where they can benefit and they don't have to be an expert. Okay, so as long as you have credits, you remain in the rotator. And how do I get credits to be part of the rotator? It's really pretty simple. You can earn SEO credits by doing one of 4 things. Doing SEO related tasks, and what do I mean by that? Is every SEO campaign has different components to it. And there will be a video, and the video will explain exactly what to do, and you just go complete that task, and guess what? You get credits or points. And they're also looking for folks that may have some skills and be able to offer some services to the team as a whole. And when we say the team, we're all part of this team, Wukar. It's just not Matt Trainer and a handful of folks. It's all of us are part of that. So if you have some specific skills, well, you can offer it to the team and also earn some credits. But also as you increase in rank with Doobly. And also, those who may have more money than time, I've heard that you can buy the credits, if you so choose. Okay, so that's the 4 ways you earn SEO related credits to stay in the rotator. So what is a customer's value to you? It's $200 per year. So what that means is Doobly's basically historically said a customer, based on the average revenue that's generated from these customers, a customer is $200 per year. So do the math. If you have 1,000 customers, how much money will you be making? A decent amount of income on an annual basis, because once people are buying and using their VIP membership, they're getting the value out of that. The likelihood of those folks going away is very, very small. Okay. Then, just real quickly, this is another thing that blew me away, and that is people always say, well, it's probably just a bunch of people out there recruiting, and it's a distributor-based recruiting machine, and it's not. There's 400 customers to every one BA or rep. This jumped out at me, and once we get these rotators really cranking, this number will go sky high. And we all know that distributors chase the shiny opportunity, and there's probably going to be some in here that will chase the shiny opportunity, and we don't care, because our business is going to be based on having customers get into our business, and we will benefit from customers for many years to come. Okay, so the question you need to ask yourself is, do you want a few customers or do you want thousands of customers? You get to decide through your own efforts by earning credits. And you don't have, once again, you don't have to feel like, well, gosh, you know, what am I going to have to do? You can learn it. It's not, we're not talking about huge technical aspects of this business. And that's why we're also so excited about it. So real quickly, there's 3 SEO rotators. There's going to be a customer one for business associates, one for business partners. Real quickly, business partners are large corporations that have huge databases, or just nonprofit organizations. They have a program specifically designed for those companies, where literally you can offer the Doobly cashback portal to them, and it's branded to that nonprofit or charity for free. A larger business would have to pay for that, but it's a huge business and a great opportunity to actually extend your business and have, you know, a lot of customers get involved quickly, because it's